What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Once again, on this new created channel of mine that I've been tossing around back and forth, trying to make some videos for you all to watch, be entertained, maybe learn a few things, to help motivate each other. And I changed the name again. Let me know in the comments. Please, I don't get that many comments. Let me know in the comments right now if you like rocking renovations. I was thinking about it. I like it. I like when I'm working on stuff and my projects, I like to crank up the radio, crank up the music, sing along, dance, be crazy, have fun while I make my videos and while I'm working on my house. Now, this video, is going to be outside of my normal videos. And it's due to the fact that I think a lot of my people that watch my channel, not necessarily maybe the ones that have subscribed, but the ones that click on and go, look at this dumb guy. He started a YouTube channel on working on his house, like many other people did during the pandemic. Well, unfortunately for myself, yes, I started uploading videos to this exact channel during that pandemic time. And that had nothing to do with me uploading videos due to the fact that it was during the pandemic that we are in still currently, right? I started this project on this house. It'll be almost 4 years, alright? I have a lot of footage from the beginning to now. And it's just what it is. It's just what it is. I think we're up to like 33 subscribers, which, like I said in the past, if anybody's been watching my stuff, I'm not on here to make myself YouTube famous. But be honest with you. I want to be honest with you. It does motivate me, alright? Making videos for you to watch, for you to give a thumbs up on, for you to hit that subscribe button. I go to that computer every single morning, at least once a day, if not a few times out of the day, just to see if anybody's commented, so I could look forward to commenting back, see if anybody's liked a video that I've made, anybody's watching my videos, or if anybody's subscribed. And it helps motivate me. Now let me set this tripod down because I don't feel like sitting here holding it while we talk. Look at that top of that melon. Now I'm not wearing nothing fancy. I'm not wearing nothing like, woo, I gotta look perfect while I'm making my videos. And why is that? Because I'm real. I'm not gonna wear fancy clothing that I can get dirty while I'm working on my house. I'm gonna wear something that probably you're gonna grab, some crappy clothes, because if you're gonna start to paint your house, or you're gonna get into something that's really nasty and really dirty, or you're gonna open up a big bag of insulation like over here, right? Are you gonna wear your Under Armour clothing? Your suit and tie? No, give me a break. Your polo? I don't know. Gonna put on some cologne or perfume, woo, and do up your hair? Well, if you are, well, you must have money to burn. Now, please stay watching this video because this video is more of a blog about my journey on this house. It's sort of way out in the... I started working on this project to keep myself busy. I got injured years back. I went down a really long line of depression from it. And long story short, I purchased this house for one because I was unable to do my normal job at a high level of work. I was in construction for over 20 plus years, all right? Over 20 plus years. My back's all effed up. My knees are all effed up. I had 2 knee surgeries, 2 back-to-back hand surgeries. I need another hand surgery because, see this finger? That's what's up. That's what's up. And this hand, well, it keeps curling. Both of my hands keep curling, all right? I'm not asking you to feel sorry for me because that's not it. The only thing I do laugh about is one of these days, years from now, hopefully only, years from now, it's going to be a perfect circle where I can just slide my hammer in there and just boom, 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 boom. But no. Being in the trades for many years since I was knee-high, I started off in construction with my uncle. He had an installation company. I went from that to starting my own company, trying to do roofing and siding. And then I went from that to framing, to doing drywall, and just busting tail, right? And making things happen. And then I went from that to going to a trade school to become a union member. And there's good and bad about union. I'm not going to go into that. But then I went from that to making good money, good benefits, and working on big, humongous commercial-sized projects. For example, in Minnesota, I worked on the Gopher Stadium. I helped build that. I worked lately on the Twins, lately on a lot of big stadiums. I helped build the Mall of America, not the actual beginning of the Mall of America, but a lot of the remodel phases. So I have a long line of construction knowledge. Now, working on my own projects take me longer due to motivation, how much ibuprofen I want to throw into my system that day. If I work a little too hard and I can't pick up anything because I overdo it by, let me turn this camera on, jackhammering, like you see in some of my videos, and carrying bags and bags and bags and bags of concrete mix. So, I'm like you. I go onto YouTube. I watch videos just to see what's trending, see what is new, see if there's been changes, see if you know, there's a faster way of doing something. And I also go onto YouTube, maybe like you, to motivate myself. Mainly to motivate myself. Sorry about the close-up. To motivate myself to continue working on my house every single day. Now, I'll be honest with you. Like today, it is Wednesday, April 28th or something like that, right? I got my spotlight set up, right? I got all my old insulation pulled out because the olden days, people would just grab insulation, and they still do nowadays, grab insulation and stuff it inside your rim joists, all right? And it was a good way of, you know, insulating. And now that I'm doing my own, the better way is to either, one, use a lot of spray foam, like get the spray foam canisters. The next alternative is to like use foam, which I'm doing. I'm foaming every single rim joist, and I'm cutting each foam piece and putting that in there. And then I spray foam around the edges around it, okay? And then after that, then I'll come back and I'll do it after I'm done doing everything when it's ready, and then I'm going to stuff my insulation in there for sound, for second, blah, blah, blah. But that's not what this video is about. And this video is probably going to get shut off by everybody. But if you are still watching, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button right now. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because you have came to a channel that I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. And I'm going to tell you how it is and what will save you money, what is a smart choice, and your alternative choices. Not to try to make a buck and not to try to make somebody else a buck and not try to lead you the wrong way, all right? And because, you know, money's money. I mean, not everybody has a lot of money and they want to work on their house and fix it up and make it better, all right? And not everybody has buckets for pissing or going everywhere other way. That's right, in their house. Unfortunately, I bought a complete fixer-upper house from the top to the bottom, from the sideways to the outside to every which way. So, when you come across my channel, and you might say, wow, it's taking them forever to finish this basement. Well, that's why. I don't move as fast as I used to. I have life like normal. I have a lot of obstacles I gotta cross when I do something. Like I'm downstairs right now, but if I was to take you upstairs, that's a whole process too right now. And when you're living in your house, if you buy a fixer-upper and you are living in that house, you still got to do all your normal daily life, right? And then when you go to purchase something, you might be like, wow, look at all this crap in my way. Look at all this crap. I got wheelbarrows. I got insulation. I got all this stuff in my way. I got to constantly move stuff so I can work on that project. And you might say to yourself, well, that'd be easy. Clean up that whole area. Don't purchase all the stuff, for example, that you don't need at that moment. Or don't bring it in that area where you're working. Well, if this was a 9 to 5, 8 to 5 normal construction job where I would come here Monday through Friday and work on this homeowner's house, well, yeah, it'd be simple. I would bring, if it was insulation week, I'd bring all my insulation down here. If we were going to frame walls, I'd bring all my framing down here. But reality is, it isn't a construction job. It's my house. When I see things on sale, for example, I'm going to turn you down here real quick. When I see things on sale like a power washer, I go and buy it. And now I have a power washer box there. I saw my tub/shower liner on sale. I purchased it. But if you purchase it, you need a close-up. That's right, you need a close-up. You need somewhere to put it, right? And it saves me money by purchasing that stuff at that moment in time. How do you like that sideways tripod? I do too. Now, I go onto YouTube a lot and watch other people's videos because I like watching videos. I like to see how everybody's doing things. And to be honest, I get jealous. I get jealous by some people. They'll upload something, right? And they get 1 million views. Well, I don't have tatas. I don't have a nice fine rear end. I don't have a big old yeehaw. And I'm not dressing to please a lot of the audience, I guess, because I'm dressing with my work clothes, my yada yada. I'm not perfectly shaving every single day because I don't have a bathroom. This is my future bathroom. And to make things real, if you're still actually watching this, let's walk upstairs real quick and you can see what I'm talking about. I haven't done a walkthrough. Sorry about the camera. Ignore it. Close your eyes for a second. Alright. See, I'm being real. It sucks to live in a fixer-upper, alright? It sucks to live in a fixer-upper. But there is a lot of pluses and there is a lot of negatives, all right? The cons are, depending on the style of the fixer-upper, what you get yourself into, how bad it is, and if you're trying to live in there. If you're trying to live in there, like, I had to start up here, upstairs, and it sucked. Look at those tired eyes. Look at that, my toilet with and my real toilet, my bucket. Because this was the bathroom. And when we actually start to film upstairs, I will involve you more. Now you see all this nice pink insulation in the ceiling? On the walls? Well, that was because when I started demo, all the insulation was full of mold and mildew throughout the attic, on the walls. The windows were beyond terrible, so I had to gut out all that framing. All of it was rotted out. I had to tear it all out. I had to go outside, take off all the siding that was all nasty on the inside, and tear it all out. I went to purchase windows that are, there's some right there, 3 of them. And then I realized after all those years of it being like that, the roof was leaking. So then I had to go up on the roof and start sheeting that. And then when I was sheeting that, I found more problems. It was on a rain day, let's say, right? I was like, all right, I'm going to start to work on this where the bathroom was. So I started tearing out the flooring, right? Now this is new flooring, subfloor. Let me take you down real quick on this. I had to start to tear out all the flooring, all right? And when I was tearing out the flooring, I found it was about that thick of flooring from all these years of this 1900 house. And when I kept getting farther and farther down, it kept getting more rotten and more spongy, right? They had the toilet in this location where those water bottles are, and it was completely rotted through. I had no choice to tear it all out. I started taking off all the siding, the sheetrock that was in these walls, the old wood, and everything was moldy. That was where that sheetrock was, roughly where a stand-up shower was and bathtub, and all the way through the attic was mold. What are you going to do? Live in a house with mold? No. I had to say, ugh, and goodbye shower. I had to say, ugh, and goodbye toilet. Well, I knew when sorry, it's dark, I know. I knew when I purchased this was a small bedroom back in this area. I wanted that to be our bathroom, our big bathroom. So, in the process of tearing all that out, I had to start to decide real fast about starting to frame up this area. So then I threw in a window and started framing everything up. And you can see I had to insulate, right? Because it was all the way mold. Everything was mold in this house. Down to the electrical, that was terrible. And when we get into all these videos that you see that you won't see right now, you'll see all these videos down the road if you subscribe to my channel. This was the bedroom, and sorry the lighting's pretty poor right now, because I wanted a spot in this house that I could somewhat feel like a normal person that wasn't living in a construction house, even though I still am. I got sheetrock, right? I know how to tape. I'm sorry, it's really dark. I built a great entertainment center to get by. Just so I could get by, because everybody needs something to relax with, right? You agree? So I threw in a TV. I got my PlayStation so I can play Call of Duty and everything else. Because even this old whippersnapper, sorry about the lighting, likes to watch movies and game. I had to throw our little TV up in the corner right there, right? Because if you like to watch sports or football, like I do, well, I gotta have multiple TVs. So that was our that's our fancy dancy bedroom, construction bedroom. That used to be a little closet. I tore it all out and made it a entertainment center for the time being. So it's not fun living in a fixture-upper, alright? Alright, it's not fun. This is what it's like. A lot of totes, a lot of stuff in bags. Gotta go always to the laundromat, so I went to the laundromat put my clothes in the bags, washed them, folded them, and brought them back in. That's what it is. That's what it is. Then while living in this fixer-upper, our refrigerator went out, right? So I had to purchase something that I could not worry too much on cost and having it get nastified when I go to start working up here and doing all the main stuff up here, like actual drywalling and taping and muddying and sanding and insulating and flooring and everything else. Now, like I said, when I go shopping, I try to buy stuff that's on sale at that time. And, of course, I try to go shopping and buy toilet paper when it's on sale like everybody else, right? No. So I bought all kinds of flooring, right? I got all kinds of flooring, and it's really nice flooring, okay? Really nice flooring with my PlayStation controller. Really nice flooring, but I had to purchase it when it was on sale so I could save myself some money, but I also had to find a place to put it, okay? So, working on a fixer-upper and choosing to live in that fixer-upper, brothers and sisters, it's a tough task, alright? It's a tough task to do, especially for anybody. I mean, for us, for me, for whoever, that's our kitchen. Next to some Gold Bond to wash whatever, if you get the itches. Nah, I'm just playing. I got my skillet, got a coffee pot, in the back I got a toaster oven, that I got my microwave, and for my sink, I got my sink with some buckets. That's right, because that sink, years ago when we moved in here, was over here, inside this walled up, framed up area. But I brought you up here just to show you a little bit. It is way advanced into my videos I'm going to be displaying as I make them. I wanted to focus on filming most of my stuff now to make it easier and more easier for you as a viewer to watch. That's why I've been working in the basement and pushing out the videos that I'm doing in the basement. Not what I'm doing in the stairway. This stairway was a mess. It was, when we go to make these videos to show you the past footage and to when I try to edit them and everything else for you to watch, you'll get to see the whole process of what the upstairs used to look like and what it is, and going from that forward on. But now you can understand, living in a fixer-upper, it's a pain in the rear. It's tough. If you're still watching this, it's a tough task. And it's really hard on relationships. It's really hard on family and everything. So that's why we decided to focus. I say we because relationships are tough right now. Tough, especially when you're working in a house like this. It's on, off, on, off. As I drink my morning coffee. You make it what it is. I don't want to get into that. But I'm focusing all my time and energy in the basement for one purpose. So when this basement is ready to start to be fully used, I can move everything that's upstairs and live down here while I work on the whole upstairs. And being in Minnesota or anywhere, right, you got to deal with weather. And so I'm framing up walls. And I just turned on the damn furnace again today because it was 40-some degrees outside at the end of April. So I have not been able to tear this furnace apart. Yes, I could get some space heaters, run up my electricity bill, tear the furnace apart, push it to the side, frame up all my walls, my door openings. I got some of my top plates up, and yada yada yada. I keep having to reschedule my freaking plumber, and the only reason I hired out a plumber is I know how to do 99% of the plumbing myself. Now, I'm not talking just to get temporary lines. Alright, that's easy. Temporary plumbing lines. But I wanted him to help me jack up this floor where you see see where these floor drains are? To jack up the floor with me and to do the underground plumbing of this basement, and then to stub everything out of the walls so that way I can start to do everything myself after that, or in between he can help me do that. And it's always good to have somebody that is does that for a living, right? Living. I did insulating, framing, sheetrocking, flooring, the whole carpentry end of it. I'm not the greatest electrician, but I've learned how to be an electrician. Like I said, I'm not the greatest plumber because that wasn't my trade, but I know how the basics of plumbing. And when you're working on a fixture-upper on your own income and you're not charging a customer, come on. When you're framing up walls, especially when it's coming out of your pocket, you have to do what's right for you, all right? Not what's right for somebody else, okay? Do what's right for you. And it might not be feasible for you to do it by the perfect book. Like, oh gosh, I have to have everything down to the right perfect. I'm not saying not code-wise, not permit-wise. I'm saying I use wall membrane for my vapor barrier. You might not have that. You might decide you don't want to do that because of budgeting-wise. I'm using foam prior to put in insulation. You might not want to spend $30 or whatever a sheet, okay? It's all depends on you. I'm doing floor membrane on my whole basement floor, and I'm using a 1/4 inch thick insulation, okay, that a lot of people use for wrapping it around your old siding before you put new siding on. Like I said, it's a preference. I'm putting down tongue and groove plywood, not OSB sheathing, okay? Don't get me wrong, that's OSB sheathing that I use on some of my walls and stuff, right? I'm using the expensive, right now, $55 a sheet, which I'm holding off on. I'm using the tongue and groove plywood. That's what I was talking about, that bifold 1/4 inch. And I purchased a cement mixer, right? Because I had a lot of cement down here to make. But anyhow, this was a vlog video, and I just wanted to be true and be honest with everybody. When you, if you get into a home project, right, of yours, it don't matter how big it is. It doesn't have to be as big as this. It doesn't have to be as intense as this. I'm trying to find a place to set this tripod so we can talk a little bit easier for a couple more minutes. I'll just kneel down with you. I'll just kneel down and pray. Pray that this house gets done eventually. This doesn't work for me. But anyhow, let's wrap this video up and let me talk to you like you can look at my melon. You can look at my melon and everything around here that's nasty and not done. There we go. Sorry about all that bouncing around. Bottom line is, you purchase fixer-upper, you're working on your own house, you're doing whatever it is. Brothers, sisters, whoever's watching this still up to now, you're going to have those moments, those days that you just don't feel like working on your house. You have maybe a family, you have kids, you have a wife, you have a husband, you have the lawn that needs to be taken care of, you're going to work Monday through Friday. On the weekends, you're like, I'm going to give myself 10 hours to work on the basement this weekend, or I'm going to work so much on my backyard or so much on my deck. Don't feel down on yourself if you don't get it perfectly done in that time frame, that goal, because the best thing is when it is finished and when you do complete it, it will be more rewarding at that moment than trying to set goals. It's good to set goals, but do not set them so high to where if you don't reach that goal, you get let down on yourself. I personally wanted this whole living area space right here that I'm standing in already done, sheetrocked, insulated, wired up, electrical, and either something like my bed or something I can lay down on and sleep on down here already by now, so I could work on the rest of the house. Well, that didn't happen. As we know, I could use excuses like lumber went up to $10 a freaking board. Yada, yada, yada. But bottom line is, those are just excuses. Yes, things cost money. They're just excuses, though. I'm like you. I might wake up today, for example, or tomorrow, and not want to grab that bag of insulation and start insulating. Or I might know that I have to frame, even though I like framing. I might not want to frame that day, so I'll try to find something that I want to do better. Or I might wake up and I feel groggy, I'm tired, or I'm sore. So take that all into consideration if you're doing a project and you think that, yeah, this is going to take me a week to do, it's going to take me 3 days to frame, 2 days to sheetrock this room, a couple days to tape and mud, yada, yada, yada. But it's your own place, and it's not an actual, you're not getting paid to do it, and you're not paying somebody else to do it, or whatever. Take it as it comes, and it'll get there and it'll get done. If you haven't already, if you stayed with this video, please hit the subscribe button. Give me a like. YouTube has a funny thing of showing my videos that I've noticed with YouTube. I made a video, like I said, it's my popularest video. It's at like 3,000 views right now. And it was just me actually making a video on joking around. I was just making a video to joke around. It has like 20 some likes and about half of the same as dislikes. So I made a different video to replace of that video. Well, YouTube's only going to promote and show what you, the viewer, hits all the time. And that one was hit all the time, even though I'm a little guy, little YouTuber. So, I don't know. Watch my videos. Hit like, hit subscribe, whatever. Anyhow, sorry this was a long blog. It was just a blog just to vent. We're all human. We're all human. It's just what it is. You're going to have your good times in life, and things are going to flow really fast and easy. You're going to have the good times in life where money's flowing, coming in, and you can just keep going and going on home improvement runs, going to the lumberyard, yada, 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 and purchasing stuff. You're going to have all that energy, that extra time that you can spend. And then there's going to be times where you just want to grab a bag of potato chips, a pizza, a bag of candy, a movie. If you're a guy, you want to just sit in your boxers and not care about anything else. If you're a lady, maybe you want to do the same. You want to sit in your guy's boxers. I don't know. I'm just playing. But there's those times that you just want to grab a jug of ice cream and just go to town and start filling it up and shut the world off and shut your house projects off and do that. Do it, because I don't care if it takes you 3, 4, 5 days away from what you're normally doing. Just do it, because you can build up that energy for that next time. Alright? So it is a good thing sometimes just to shut everything down for a little while and rejuvenate. But anyhow, have yourselves a great day whenever you're watching this evening. Like I said, it was just a blog from my rockin' channel, Renovations. And I look forward to hopefully seeing a couple people watch this all the way through and giving some likes. And I look forward to hopefully seeing some people give me a subscribe. And if you just have to dislike it, well, just dislike it. Anyhow, have yourselves a great day. Sorry, it's like 35 freaking minutes. That's a freaking long-ass blog. That's a blog. That's a blog. Or a vlog, or whatever the hell it is. Have yourselves a great day. Beast out of here.